Hello, I am live. How's everyone doing today? Let me know what you're reading in the comments. My face looks so shiny in this angle. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, today we're here to do live reading sprints per usual. I usually go live on Tuesdays and we sprint, we read, we chat, and we have a lot of fun. So I have a ton of stuff to do. So I actually have like a little to-do list on the screen that I'll be sharing later. I usually share screen with an ambiance, a timer, and usually I write down like what I'm doing or what I'm reading. So today I have a to-do list because I thought it would be very satisfying to start checking off those things. So here we are. I need to edit a video. I still need to go on a walk. I have like a little walking treadmill, so I'm gonna do that. I need to prep for work for tomorrow, and then after all of that, I'm able to read The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. So this is what I'm currently reading. I am like over halfway through this book, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a little weird, but I am enjoying this book a lot. But yeah, let me know what y'all are reading in the comments. Excuse me. And I'm about to post that I am indeed live on Instagram. Oh, I think I already posted about that on Instagram, so I don't think I need to. But anyway, yes, let me know what you guys are reading in the comments. Like I said, I will be editing because I filmed a pretty long video yesterday and I didn't start editing it, and it's supposed to go up tomorrow. So I need to edit that, but I'm like putting it off because I feel like it's going to take me forever. I feel like it's going to take at least like 40-minute sprints. And I just don't want to do that. I don't want to edit. I want to read and that's it. But can't read until I edit and prep for work and get my steps in. I am on my company at work. We have a challenge. It's like a fitness challenge, I guess. And I'm part of a group where we're supposed to be getting like 8 to 10K steps a day. So now I feel motivated. It's not like I have to, but I want to. And I've been at work all day. So I've been in the office, and I probably right now, let's see, I probably have like less than 5,000 steps, most likely. Yeah, I have 4,321 steps. So I need like 4,000 more to reach my minimum goal for my corporate challenge. It's a lot of fun. It's motivating for sure. But yeah, and I am also wearing this Vampire Diaries shirt. It says "Hello, brother," and it has Damon and Stefan. Stefan, why did I say it like that? Anyway, yeah, the Vampire Diaries shirt. I got this from Bookish Dreamer shop on Instagram. She's the best. Love her content. Hey, Stacy and Steph. Glad you're sprinting tonight. I'm glad to be here. Let me know what you guys are reading tonight. Hey, Isa, you know the drill. I'm getting work done. We love productivity. Love that for you. I hope work is going well. I think last time that we talked, you like work was going really well. You were getting like a really important client or something. So I hope everything's been going well. Yeah. I am reading a book called The Zodiacs. Very cool. I already said, but I saw that a couple more people came in. So I am reading The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. But like I've said a couple times already, I need to edit a video. I need to walk on my treadmill. I have like a treadmill that goes under this desk. So I'm just going to lift my desk up and do my steps as I am editing my video. It's pretty cool. I may leave my camera on so you guys can see. But I need to do that, and then I need to prep for work tomorrow, which is basically just like picking out my outfit. And then I get to read The Soulmate. I'm really liking it. I'm flying through this. I started this yesterday, and I honestly feel like I could be done with this today, but we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see about it. But yeah. Currently reading The Priory of the Orange Tree. Fun. I still have that over there on my, that's not even a bookshelf, but I have books on there. I still have that, still haven't read it. She is chunky. I am starting Blush by Jamie Brenner. Very nice. Hello, Jessica. I am reading The Great Alone. And I have a feeling, and I have a bad feeling, so I already want to cry. I love that book. The book is incredible. I think I've only read 2 Kristen Hannas, which were Great Alone and Firefly Lane. I've yet to read The Nightingale. It's down there. I need to read it. At least before the movie comes out, I need to read not Firefly Lane, The Nightingale. Hot take, or even not so much a hot take, but the Firefly Lane TV show is trash. I read Firefly Lane when I had COVID, and I was so excited. Well, not excited because I had COVID at the time, but I flew through that book, through Firefly Lane, really liked it. I was dying. And then I was like, and then I got really excited because I'm like, well, I have COVID, I'm in quarantine, I'm gonna be able to watch the Firefly Lane TV show. And it is trash. It's so bad. I hated it. I didn't even continue. I know I finished season 1 just to finish it, but I did not watch season 2. Will never. I think there's like 3 seasons. No. No. They did it completely wrong. Like, no. Hi, how are you? What are you doing tonight? Are you reading? Are you gaming? Let us know. Hey, Stacy, The Ashes and the... Oh, you're reading The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. Cool. Love that. I have a walking indoor treadmill too, and it's the best. It really is. I usually, I would get on the treadmill when I was at the gym, but it was just taking so long, at the gym. I would have to wake up so early just to be longer at the gym. But now that I work from home, I'm able to just get my steps in while I'm logging into work. So I get to do that at home now. But before, I had to wake up at 5 in the morning to do my workout, then get on the treadmill to be able to make it to the office at my older job. So now it's really nice that I just get to work from home, do it at home, do my thing. 30 minutes of left of work, then I can dive into my book. I have been listening to Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola as I work. LOL. I am about 85. Excuse me. I'm assuming 85 pages in. Very nice. I needed these sprints. I got interviewed for a coaching position and I got absorbed today, so I am ready to relax and read more of The Last Letter by Rebecca Jarros. You got interviewed for a coaching position? Coaching for what? The first thing that comes into mind is coaching a sport. What did you get interviewed for? And I bet getting absorbed as a teacher must be so freaking stressful. I could never. I don't know how teachers do it, because you're obviously a teaching assistant at one point, I believe, before you become a teacher. And I just feel like that would be so anxiety inducing. I don't think I could do that. Hi, I'm starting You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Very nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Hello, Sarah. I will be listening to The Trouble with Hating You by Sajni Patel for the first half while I cook dinner, and then I will switch to Twisted Love by Anna Huang. Very nice. I've yet to read an Anna Huang book. I don't know if I will, but I don't know why the other day someone mentioned Anna Huang, and I got her confused with the person who wrote Lessons in Chemistry. I'm blanking on that person's name. Kind of want to Google it right now. I don't know who was talking to me about Anna Huang, and I was like, no, not Lessons in Chemistry. Gosh, what is that? No, Ali Hazelwood is who I confused that person with. Yeah, I think Ali Hazelwood. Yes, yeah. The Love Hypothesis is the book that I'm thinking of. Anyway, Oh, 85% mark. Nice. Hi, Aiden. Thanks for coming by. Hello. Any book recommendations? It depends. Give me a genre and we all have book recommendations for you, but any book recommendation, it's a bit too broad for me. Hey, just started Mexican Gothic. That's a really good one. I think Sarah, who's here, should really like that book. I'm almost done with the Zodiac. Very cool. Hello, I'm going to try and finish listening to Daisy Jones and the Six. Very nice. I was just listening to the soundtrack on my commute home. I play on repeat Regret Me and Look at Us Now. Such good songs, but I haven't listened to the rest of the album at all. So, yeah, that's a fun one too. I like the Firefly Lane TV show, but didn't love it. Didn't read the book yet either. So that's the thing. I know Liv from Liv's Library just posted on her story that she watched a show and she was like crying and she really loved it, but she hadn't read the book. I feel like if you do read the book before you watch a TV show, you're gonna not like the TV show. Especially for me, there's one character who I really loved in the book and they totally like messed him up in the TV show and it made me sad. But yeah, I mean it's an okay TV show if you don't know the story like the book. But I just feel like the book did it better. And there were just things that they changed and that didn't really need to be. So, yeah. This is my second Kristen Hanna book. My first book by her was Night Road. You bought me that book and I still have not read it. I know that you said it was sad. I have no idea what the book's about though. So I will get to it hopefully soon. I am finishing homework and deciding on a topic for a research paper. I'm hoping to read a bit of Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, though. That book sounds really good, actually. Vera Wong's Unsolicited. I don't know why that reminds me of like Only Murders in the Building or something like that. That sounds interesting. Or like, what's that book called? Finley Donovan is Killing It. Love that book. I need to continue that series. Oh, this is the person I think who wrote Dial A for Aunties. It looks fun. It looks like a cozy mystery, so that looks like a lot of fun. My school is hiring for the cheerleading head coach position. Nice. Getting observed is so nerve-wracking, especially when it's the end of the year and kids are checked out. LOL. I freaking bet. Like, that's really crazy. I don't think I could handle that type of pressure. And that's funny. I didn't know that people were like that you'd get interviewed to be a coach. I thought coaching was kind of like a volunteer thing. I didn't know that you had to interview for it. That's interesting. Hey, hoping to make some more progress in the fiance farce. Nice. Halfway through The One. Yay! I love The One by John Mars. That's such a good book. I recommend that to everybody. If anyone's doing the dystopian readathon, read The One by John Mars. That's such a good book. Also, I think The One has a TV show on Netflix. Have never watched it, but I think it's a similar story that they changed a lot of it. So, yeah. Yes, someone was just telling me about Mexican Gothic, and I really... Oh, so you haven't read it. Okay, yeah, definitely if you love The Hacienda as much as you do by Isabela Cañas, you're going to love Mexican Gothic. You really are. That is definitely not my favorite Silvia Moreno Garcia. My favorite Silvia Moreno... Why did I just say like that? Silvia Moreno is Velvet Was the Night. That is my favorite. Hi, that's my boyfriend. He is in Nebraska right now working. So, hello from Nebraska. I think he's an hour behind, so it's like 6:44 over there. Continuing Unmasking Autism. Very cool. Almost halfway through Shadow of the Wind. Oh my god, that's another book that is like a bucket list book. Is it Shadow of the Wind? Hold on. No, it's not that one. It's a book by Patrick Rothfuss, I think. The Name of the Wind. The Name of the Wind is like such a bucket list book for me. I've heard nothing but amazing things. It's like an epic fantasy novel. It's like 600 pages long. Here, I can just let me share my screen here real quick. Um this is such a bucket list book for me, and I still haven't read it. I don't know why I'm so afraid to read it. I don't own it at all. I think I have it on my wish list. I don't own it, and this is such like this is my bucket list. Like I want to read this so bad. Fantasy, have heard nothing but amazing things. Don't know why I haven't read it yet, but yeah. Um anyway, I do have a cool like summer picnic ambiance, and I have my little to-do list of all the things that I need to get done today. And then we have the timer. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say that we're going to do a 40-minute sprint. I'm going to try to get my steps in during the first sprint here. So if you see me moving around and looking at a screen, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like walking on my treadmill and I'm going to be editing a video. So yeah, just so y'all know. Also, let me just a little shameless plug here. Let me go. Oh, I don't even know what the anyway. Some of you may know that I work for Overdrive, and I posted yesterday. I did a post about Pedro Pascal on Overdrive Instagram, and it did really well. But like, I just want everyone to go see it. So go during the sprint if you have the chance. Go over to overdrive.inc_. I'll put it on the screen and go like the most recent post, which is my Pedro Pascal, the Pedro Pascal post that I did. It did really well, and I was so excited because I was so nervous about saying that as like a suggestion for social media. Because Overdrive is such like a, I don't know, it's a company like very well known, and they're more serious, so they've never done these type of posts before, like funnier, more creative. So yeah, here I can show y'all. It's like Pedro Pascal like outfits, and like I matched him with areas of the office. So yeah, I mean Pedro Pascal is gonna get all the likes. So anyway, I'm gonna start the timer, or just gonna share my screen here, and we'll read for 40 minutes. I hope that y'all are super productive, and I'll see you in 40. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Hey there. I don't know why it took me so long to just figure out how to take this off full screen and unmute. That's so silly. Hello. How's it going? Let me know how much y'all read. I feel like that went by so fast. So as maybe you saw on my little to-do list, I scratched off the walk on treadmill for 30 to 40 minutes. If anyone got here and you were just watching me, like, what the heck is she doing? I have a little treadmill that goes under my desk. So I was getting my steps in and I was editing a video. This video, oh my gosh, I am about 15 minutes into editing. I think total I may have like 10 more minutes into editing this, but it's just becoming really tedious because in this video, I'm talking about a lot of books that I don't own. So I have to like go look up the title and save the picture and put it on the screen and like all these things like editing wise that get a little tedious and annoying. So yeah, and this is for tomorrow. This video is supposed to go up tomorrow, so I am trying to get this edited done by today. So yeah, I I did my walk. I'm going to continue editing this video probably in the next sprint, obviously. And then I'm definitely going to be prepping for work. I don't know if I'll do that during the next sprint, but I'll try to listen to the audiobook of The Soulmate because I think it's on Scribd. So while I'm getting ready for my work day tomorrow, I'll try to listen to this. But I obviously can't listen to an audiobook and edit a video because I need to listen to what I'm saying, which is really annoying. But yeah, that 40-minute sprint felt like 5 minutes. It did not feel that long. But yeah, I did get some steps in. So I think I got about like 3K steps in that like 30-minute walk, which is pretty nice. I'm up to 7,600 steps for the day. My goal is at least like 8 or 10, but it's fine. I'm almost there, so it's okay. Yeah, remind me what you're reading. Let me know how much you read and all of the things. Feel free to chat about anything in the chat here. I want you to know how much Pedro did not understand. He thought Pedro Pascal was visiting your job. I wish. Pedro is Jess's partner. That is so funny. Before the sprint, I was talking about a post that I put together for my job, which is Overdrive, and I did these Pedro Pascal outfits with like areas of my office. So I guess her partner thought that Pedro Pascal was at my freaking office. That's crazy. I would die if Pedro Pascal was at my freaking office. That's so funny. But yeah, I was just talking about that post because it did so well on social. So yeah, that is my job. I am really liking my job too, which is really funny. Like right before sprints, I'm like off the clock. Like I'm off the clock at 5:30, and right before sprints at like 7, I was just taking pictures and filming a reel for work. Did I need to be doing that? No, I don't need to. I have more than enough time to do it tomorrow. I was just excited. So that's a good thing, I guess. Working off the clock. Hey, reading the Paul Bear's Club. I've heard of that book. I think Caleb from Books and Lala really likes that book. I believe that it's horror. I'm not too sure. I do need some like horror recommendations. I love I don't know if anyone here has ever read anything by Rachel Harrison, but she wrote Cackle and she wrote Such Sharp Teeth, and I love her books. So I need recommendations of books like that. I have been recommended Bunny, but I did not like the book. So yeah, I need to find more books like Rachel Harrison's. So yeah, if you've ever read Rachel Harrison and you have a recommendation for me, let me know because I love her books so much. I ate dinner and watched some YouTube. Very nice. What did you have for dinner? Let us know. I joined with 15 minutes left to the sprint. I am reading Clockwork Prince. Very nice. Is that like the first or the last one? I forget. I think it's Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Princess. I don't remember. I read those a long time ago and I didn't even finish it. I read the first two in that trilogy and never finished it. So I read 27 pages and I am so anxious. I agree. That sprint felt like 5 minutes. Honestly, it felt so quick. And I'm not even done editing this video. And I had already started editing this, so that's how long this is taking me. It's going to be satisfying though when it's completely done and being scheduled on YouTube for tomorrow. And then I get to read. I just want to freaking read, and I hate when I have to do other things. But yeah. Jess is reading The Great Alone, and she was texting me about this scene, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember reading that and how anxious that made me feel too. I love that book so much. Just you wait. Just you wait, Jessica. I listened to 12% of The Trouble with Hating You. Oh yeah, you were cooking dinner. What did you end up making? For dinner earlier, I had my HelloFresh that I made yesterday. So they were leftovers. And it was like a rice and chickpea bowl, and it was very good. And then my mom also brought pizza. So obviously I had some pizza too, because I'm fat. I read 42 pages and I'm about to go grab a snack. We're just all talking about food right now. What is your snack? What is your reading snack? Does anyone have like a preferred reading snack? Like whenever you're reading, you want like this is the one thing you want to eat? Usually for me, it's either like popcorn or I love usually I snack on those while I'm on here, but I don't have any right now. They're espresso beans covered in chocolate. They're from Trader Joe's. That's usually what I'm snacking on lives. If you ever see me snacking on something, it's espresso beans covered in chocolate. I love those, and I feel like they keep me awake while I'm reading, and they're the freaking best. So, but whoa. I wonder if y'all could hear that. Jesus. What is happening out there? Anyway, that's usually my go-to snack. Let me know what your go-to snack for reading is. I read 84 pages of Blush, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. Not what I expected. What is that book about? I have no idea. I don't think I've heard of that one. And who is it by? Maybe I could look it up and see. Excuse me. Real simple meal tonight. Just some baked sweet potato and chicken. Very healthy. Very nice. Oh my goodness. I ate some lunch. Why am I already yawning? It's freaking 8:30. I'm an old woman. I swear. I ate some lunch and was able to read 2 chapters. Lunch? What time zone are you in? I don't know why I just assumed. Like I usually know some people that are like on separate time zones. Like I have a couple friends that will always tell me. Like I used to a friend of mine, her name's Sharni, she's in Australia, and she used to come to all of my lives, and every time that she would come, she'd be like, good morning, I'm making breakfast for my son at when I would go live at like 7 or 8. So I always remember that. But that's funny. Now you need to tell me what time zone you're in if you're having lunch right now. That is hilarious. Let me know where you're at in the world. Oh, sorry. Going back to this Blush, you did mention the author who was Jamie Brunner, and I just found it. It's a chick lit romance contemporary. It looks cute. Never read anything by Jamie Brunner. Is this a romance by a man? Because I've never read one of those. Oh, no. It's a woman. Jamie Brunner. It sounded like a very male name. Oh, I don't think I could ever read a romance by a man. The order is Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess. Got it. So you're on the second one, which was the last one that I read in that series, and I never continued. If the video is dystopian recommendations that I'm excited to watch. It is dystopian recommendations for Dystopian Readathon. So if you don't know, I'm hosting a readathon called Dystopian Readathon. It's basically a week, and we're just going to be reading as many dystopian books as you can. So I know some people were struggling trying to find books to read for Dystopian Readathon besides, like, you know, the classics. So I put together a video with some of the classics, some of my favorites, and also other dystopian books that I've heard of, but I still haven't read, just in case it sounded interesting to some people. But yeah, I made meatball subs quick dinner today. Nice. That is like an easy dinner that I feel like I never think about making myself. So yeah. I like tea and chocolate while reading. Yeah, like my favorite chocolate bar. I don't eat a lot of candy, but my favorite chocolate bar is Twix or like a white chocolate Hershey's. Those are my two favorites. I love nuts, any kind, or chocolate covered pretzels. That's another one. I feel like chocolate covered, like almonds, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered espresso beans, anything covered in chocolate, I will eat it. But yeah, I think I just, oh my god. Jesus. Okay, anyway, after work today, it was just such a nice day here in Cleveland, which we haven't been getting a lot of those. So I just randomly went to Aldi just to walk around and just to do something after work. So I went to Aldi and I grabbed they're not bananas, but it's like a fruit bar and it's made with banana and it's covered in chocolate. So that's probably what I'm gonna go grab in a minute. um but yeah, let me know, does anyone have anything interesting happen in their day? Was everyone just working? Is that all? I'm just curious. I pretty much worked today. My coworker's birthday was today, so we went out for lunch at a place here called Yours Truly. And yeah, basically, well, I guess my day was boring too. It was just work. But I did say at work that I'm gonna try to make a reel for this marketing thing that we're doing. And someone suggested for me to go to the beach. So on Thursday during my work hours, I will be filming at the, it's not a beach here, it's a lake. It's called Edgewater. But on Thursday I'll be at Edgewater Beach filming a reel while I'm at work. So that should be fun. I'm excited. I think Thursday is supposed to be a really nice day here in Cleveland, so I'm excited for that. It's so fun that that's what I get to do for work and be super creative and get to be outside of the office. So, yeah. I am not a big snacker while reading. I like drinking tear water. Yeah, I downed this water bottle just now while on my walk, so well, I am in PST time right now. It's 5:30, so it was a late lunch. Oh, okay. That is a really late lunch. Are you even gonna have dinner now? Whoa, PST. Is that LA? I think. Well, you don't have to specifically be in LA. I'm just thinking like, right? Because I think LA is like 3 hours behind. That's PST, I believe. My family shops at Aldi's and loves it. I do too. They have a lot of cool stuff, but I basically went in there for yogurt and then just came out with like pickles and just random stuff that they have. Yeah, I love it there. But yeah, it was just such a nice day and I was not bored. I just had to come home and like this is the only thing I have going on tonight. So I was just like, it's a nice day. Let me just go somewhere. But yeah, because my partner is currently in Nebraska. So usually when I'm off of work, I usually come home and we cook dinner together. But he's gone for a while. So yeah, that's my time now here. But yeah, here's my little TBR for the rest of the month. I have so many books. I don't know if anyone heard of Romanceathon. I talked about it on my TBR a little bit, but there is another readathon. It's 42 hours, so it's just 2 days. And it's just reading romance books. And it's being hosted by Jordan from Bookish Gem. So I'm trying to read these romance books during that 42-hour readathon, 2 days, and I'm gonna try to read 4 books. We'll see how that happens. But yeah. Alrighty. Should we jump into another sprint? I'm gonna have to do another 40 because that went by so quickly and I really want to be done editing this video. So I'm gonna head downstairs. Actually, I'm gonna do 45 just because I have to go downstairs to grab a snack and I don't want to miss any editing time because I really need it. So I'm gonna go downstairs, grab a snack, and then come back upstairs, edit. Hopefully, I'm done before the 40 minutes are up editing, and then I'll let you know what I did. But yeah, let me share my screen here. Hopefully, y'all liked that ambiance. It's very summery, picnicky. It's nice. Anyway, let's read for 45 minutes. See you then. Hi, friends. How did we do during that sprint? I finally edited my video. I'm all done. During the next sprint, I will be scheduling that video on the YouTubes. I'm actually going to start uploading that right now while I'm talking to y'all. Where is it? There it is. It's 19 minutes long, but it took me so long to freaking edit. I don't know why. But anyway, I finished editing the video. Then I started doing some prep for work. So I put out my outfit for tomorrow. Excuse me, gosh. I laid out my outfit for tomorrow. And I started listening to the audiobook of The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. So I don't know if you saw on the shared screen, I added one more task, and that is to do my skincare. So I did my makeup for the live, and I'm going to do my skincare, and I'll take a shower after the live. I just want to do my skincare during the first sprint, and then probably avoid my face while I'm in the shower. But yeah, after this right now, I'm going to be doing my skincare, listening to The Soulmates while I do my skincare, and then sitting down finally to actually just read. I literally have not read during these sprints, and we are 2 hours in to sprints. So anyway, it is currently 9:30. I have to set my alarm and stuff for work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be waking up at about probably 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 is fine. I go in at 8:30, but my job is only like a 10-minute commute. And basically tomorrow I just kind of have to like put my clothes on and that's it, because I don't have to like do my makeup or anything tomorrow, and I already have my meal prep ready. So I think 7:30 is pretty good. So I'm going to be able to sleep in. That is sleeping in for me. So yeah, I was just thinking about my schedule to see whether or not we can do a longer sprint. So I think we can still do one more 40-minute sprint for this last one. So yeah, my reading this month has been so slow. I have only finished 2 books, and it's May 9th. Like, it's been over a week. And usually I read so much more. So I think I've only finished like two books. I'm curious to know how many books everyone has read so far this year. I have to go on Goodreads and see, because I never remember. Um, I've read 51 books so far this year, which is so good. I am definitely ahead of schedule for my goal. My goal is 100 books for the year, and 51, it's over halfway, and we're not even halfway through the year, so it's pretty good. So yeah, let me know how many books have you read this year so far. May seems to be a pretty slow reading month for me for some reason. Oh, I'm totally lying. I have not only read 2 books. I forgot to mark those off. I have like a Google Doc where I literally write down every book that I want to read for the month, and I usually just check them off, but I had just forgotten to check some off that I've already read. So that's good for me. I guess I've read three books so far. So that's pretty good. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yes, I am thinking of doing Romanceathon too. It should be fun. I feel like romance readathons are really fun. Because romance is such an easy genre to read that you probably read quite a lot during a readathon for romance. So I love the shift from treadmill to ice cream as a vibe. It's all about balance in this household. And honestly, it wasn't even ice cream. It was like banana. Like it was definitely a fruit. It was a fruit bar. So it was definitely not ice cream. So it was just covered in chocolate. That's the only thing. But yeah, we keep a balance. And honestly, I just wanted to get my steps in because I mentioned earlier that my job right now has like a corporate challenge where Basically, they're just trying to motivate the employees to be more active and stuff. So we have to like download an app, and we get to like connect our watches to the app, and you have to like hit certain steps for the day, so you get involved in like a raffle. So I want to be in that raffle, so you know that I'm gonna get my steps in. But yeah, I read about 30 pages of The Fiancé Farce. Very nice. Almost at the halfway point. Yay. I think we'll be doing at least one more sprint after here. So I hope that you get to read a lot more. What happened? Okay. I got like 30 minutes left of the audiobook. Why can I speak sometimes? It's so frustrating. I've got like 30 minutes left of the audiobook for Daisy Jones. That is like nothing. You should be over there listening to Daisy Jones and not to me. So you can go. I just finished 13, so I'd say you're doing good. Oh, for the whole year? That's good though. My goal for the whole year used to be like 12 books, like one a month. And then obviously progressively as I started doing this booktube and bookstagram and all that, I have to read a lot more. So yeah. I have read 42 books this year. Since I'm participating in Escape the Readathon, I've read like 5 books this month so far. Very nice. I did not get to participate in Escape the Readathon because I just don't read too much horror. All like that. I think the only horrors that I've enjoyed are Rachel Harrison. So Cackle, Such Sharp Teeth. Love those books, but I don't enjoy too much horror, so that's why I didn't participate in those. I have read 109, but remember, I am retired, and 31 of those books were middle grade and very short. Oh, for sure, a ton of the books out of my 51 are graphic novels. I have read some middle grade, so don't even think that I read that crazy. And I cannot wait to be retired. I have read 65. A few were graphic novels and a few middle grade, so they were quick to get through. Same here. I mean, I've read 51 so far this year, but I did go through like a little middle grade phase at the beginning of the year. And I did some graphic novels because there was a graphic novel readathon for a week. So I read a lot of graphic novels during that week. So yeah. I have only read 8 books this year. I was in a major reading slump for a couple of months. That is still really good. I remember for like years when I was in college, like probably like 3 out of the 4 years I was in college, I just completely stopped reading, like completely. And then when I graduated, it's when I started reading again. My goal is to read 70 books this year. Oh my gosh. My skincare is coming out to get me. My goal is to read 70 books this year, and I have read 44 so far this year. So I'm doing pretty good. You are doing really good. I thought my reading this month was pretty slow too, but I finished 4 books this month. It's only May 9th. Like, that is a lot. And for everything that you do, it's quite a lot. My goal for the year is 100, and I have read 38 so far. That is really good. You can get on track because halfway through the year is June. So you just have to read like 10 more to get on track. I am doing Escape the Readathon too. It's all mood reading and very open prompts. Don't have to read horror. I'm not. Oh, I didn't know that. I just assumed because all of the creators that are hosting that readathon are like horror booktubers. So I just assumed that it was a horror readathon. It's not horror specific. There we go. Just mood reading with fun prompts. You can read whatever you want, and people are reading across a ton of genres. Dang, I did not know. I wish I'd known. And then I probably would have participated. Shoot. When was that running? How long was that for the Escape the Readathon? 50 more pages. Got distracted. No worries. People could still join the readathon and enter what they've already read. Oh, it has like a spreadsheet and everything. Those really fancy those are like really fancy readathons. Like my readathon is literally dystopian readathon. Read dystopian for 1 week. No prompts, no nothing. I am 94% into my audiobook. You're almost done. Hopefully you can read that last 6% during the next sprint. It is all of May. I may have to go over and watch one of their videos and see what's going on over there and participate potentially. We could read books that scared us. I read one about a school lockdown. Ooh, I bet that's scary. Yeah. It's the whole month of May. You can still sign up. It's just like what you read helps your team escape, but you don't have to change anything about your reading. I think they said it was all of May, so it's been like 9 days, so there's still time for sure. Yeah, I may go over and see what's up with that, and I may join if it's like motivational for my reading. There are times that I'm like really into a readathon and I will go hard and like I will cancel all my plans, grab all the caffeine and stay up all night reading. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to do like 24-hour readathons and I used to vlog them. And I used to like go hard and be like 24-hour readathon, like we're staying up all night. And I remember one time I stayed up to like 3, 4, or 5 in the morning during a 24-hour readathon reading because I had consumed so much caffeine. And I remember reading No Exit by Taylor Adams all in one sitting during a 24-hour readathon. This was all when I lived at my old apartment. I don't know if anyone was around when when I was doing booktube in my old apartment, but I used to go hard for 24-hour readathons. I was like, all right, we're getting all the Diet Coke, we're grabbing some Red Bull, we're doing it. I was a little overboard, but yeah. I have been so slumpy for all this year, so readathons have been really helping me with my reading. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really participated in any readathons that I like did amazing in recently. Like the Reading Rush / booktubeathon used to be so motivating for me. But that doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like there's any really big. I guess Summerween is a really good readathon that motivates me a lot, but I don't think I participated last year in Summerween. But I definitely am going to this year. I saw their announcement and I already put it on my calendar. Maybe that's when I go super hard. Or I'm gonna go hard also for my own readathon. But yeah, I haven't like gone super hard for any readathons in a while because I'm just not motivated. Like I just don't go as hard. I'm like old woman era right now. But anyway, I am going to set this up. I don't know what happened to my screen. It like full screened. There we go. That's weird. What is happening? I don't know why it changes the dimensions of my freaking like video and my timer and all this. The ambiance. Okay, anyway, we're gonna read for 40. Let's do 40. I just have to do my skincare. Oh my god, if I could move this, that would be wonderful. There we go. Jesus. I just have to do my skincare and I'll be listening to my audiobook while I do that. And once I'm done with my skincare, I will be back and just sit down here and read with y'all with a bare face. So, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. And we'll read for 45 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever. And I'll be back. Here we are. Hi friends. My hair looks insane. I did not realize. Um anyway, what did I do during that sprint? I ended up scheduling my video for tomorrow. It should go up at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I did my skincare. I look like, I don't know. I look so shiny right now. And then I kept on reading The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth, and I made it to page 194, which is pretty good. I don't have a freaking bookmark on me right now. Hold on. What is happening here? There we go. I made it to page 194 of this, so I feel really productive. I edited. I did my work stuff. Scheduled a video, I read, skincare, all of the things. I hope that y'all were productive as well. Let me see here. Hi, thanks for coming by. I'm doing 4 readathons this month. Maybe crazy to do that many, but it's fun. I did bookathon, then romanceathon, dystopian. Yay, I'm happy to hear that you're joining. And the escape one. Before last year, I didn't even know about readathons. Yeah, I just got my friend Jess, who was here earlier, to join dystopian readathon, and I don't think she even knew what what readathons were before she heard about mine. So hi, thanks for coming by. Hopefully you can join again next week. Finished The Trouble with Hating You. Yay! I know that you only had like 6% of that left, so I'm excited to hear that you finished it. I am going to hop off. Thank you for hosting. Have a good night. Have a very good night. I am going to be hopping off of here soon as well. I finished Daisy Jones. Yay! A 4 out of 5. Yeah, Daisy Jones was definitely 4 out of 5 too when I first read it. Once I reread it recently, it was a 5 out of 5 just because the writing was really I really really loved it. But yeah, I'm glad that you finished Daisy Jones. But yeah, like I said, it is currently 10:30 over here. So I'm gonna probably pop onto that little bed right there and just kind of wind down for the night. Probably read an arc on my Kindle as I fall asleep. So thank you all so much for hanging out and being here. I may go live next week. You will always see it on my stories on Instagram first and on my community tab. And I always tweet whenever I am planning on going live. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing when I go live next, you can find all of that over there. Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you again next week. Bye.